Hi, guys.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Tommy D and SA Sam back with another episode of The Wright Brothers here in sunny.
The Wright Brothers. Yeah, it's bright out. It's super bright.
Yeah.
But it's not too hot. It's just bright.
Yeah, just bright as
Yeah.
hell.
This is season 3.
Season 3 of...
The Wright Brothers.
What the hell are we?
I don't know.
Yeah. What are we, man? I don't know
What are
anymore.
any of us?
I remember back in season 1 when we were dumb and we weren't recording ourselves talking, so...
I remember 2 seasons ago when we were 2 seasons younger.
Yeah, do you remember those times? So here we are, Tommy D, with your boy Tommy D and your boys. Please tell me you're going to put it in a flashback.
I'll put like a little flashback like up in the corner there or something.
S.A. Sam, yeah.
S.A. Sam.
Oh, I love this
Sounds
part.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, you look like an idiot there.
How can you tell we weren't recording ourselves at the time?
Oh, no.
Wait.
Dude, what if up there is where it's just like footage
Hey,
of saying,
Sam.
Sam, help, I'm trapped.
It's
Thomas,
me.
what's wrong?
That's
God.
not the real me down there.
I don't know
That's
what's
an
going
imposter.
on. Oh, no.
Can't you tell? He's Wait, too
wait.
fat. So if I'm up there
He's
and I'm
nowhere
down
near
here,
handsome enough to be
which
me.
one of those is the real me?
Save me, Sam.
What the hell was that?
Dude,
I don't know about any imposter.
Okay. Alright. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have a ball editing that. So, as we mentioned in the last episode of the last season, I've never had a Mike and Ike. So this morning we went over and bought Mike and Ike.
Yeah.
Do you want to start with Mike and Ike, or do you want to start with recaps of like the week?
Let's do recaps.
Okay.
So what have
you been up to this week, man?
Fuck all, honestly. Aside from after, it's always just the same shit with me.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see.
Still watching BoJack?
Yeah, but I've watched that show 1,000 times over and over.
Nice.
Yeah, no. God, I'm boring.
Just the same old. Okay. Hey,
Yeah,
that's
and,
fine.
and now you got a vacation to talk about.
Yeah. So
2 vacations in 1 month, people.
Yeah. My family always goes to Salt Fork. I think I might have mentioned this in the last episode or something, but my family always goes to Salt Fork, just a state park, a couple hours away from us. And we rent cabins. Like, all my second cousins and all that go as well, because my great-grandpa started it. So he had 5 daughters, which were one of them was my grandma. So all of them still go, and all their kids and grandkids go. So it's like a huge thing.
A lot of Strathmans.
Actually, no, it's the Barry side. So,
shit.
Yeah, different side, yeah. So it's just a lot of fun, and
That's a lot to bury.
Oh my gosh. So here's the thing. That was my great-grandpa's last name, but he had 5 daughters, so there's no Barrys anymore.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So there's nothing to
There's nothing to
bury.
bury. Okay,
I'm so smart.
So I'm not like a super outdoorsy guy, but
As you can tell,
and
clearly.
But a lot of my cousins aren't either. So they're super into board games and stuff. So they'll just bring games, and we'll just sit in the cabins and play games and stuff. This has been the first year that I've gone. No, they do this every year, but I missed it last year. But they always pick a night and go up to the bar at the lodge and drink and stuff. And I wasn't there for it last year, and so this year they're like, "Hey, you want to come with?" And it's not my scene, or I was like, I've never like gone to a bar with like a group of like people.
Well, was it like a party bar or just like a regular
kind
bar?
Of a party bar.
Ugh.
So I was like, I don't know. Well, I didn't know what kind of bar it was. They just want to come up to the bar. I knew a lot of them were partier people, so I figured it was going to be a party bar, but I didn't know. So I was like, yeah, you know what? I should try this. Right? I should know what it's like. And these are like good, reliable people. Like I trust them all.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily think that they won't be idiots, but I trust them not to do anything be mean to me or do anything like stupid, like really stupid or anything. So
the stupid thing is not doing coke, but being mean to you.
Exactly. So I'm not much of a drinker, but I want to get into like some of the finer stuff. Like I've been drinking a lot of wine, not a lot, but I've been drinking wine lately. I like the finer stuff. So I really want to get into scotch and whiskey and bourbon and those sort of like things just to sip on. So my cousin, I was like asking him because he's like kind of more of an expert with these sorts of things. So he's like, yeah, if you like scotch, you should definitely like give this one a shot, whatever. And I'm like, okay, I'll try that. And so I like go up to order, and he's just like, no, man, I got it. Like, put him on my tab. I'm like, dude, that's so nice.
Damn, that's sweet.
So I got a nice scotch. I got a Glenlivet, which I had never heard of before. It was very good. I sipped
what was
on
it,
that.
like just scotch, or was it just a type of scotch?
Type of scotch, yeah,
okay.
Brand of scotch. And it was really good. And then I found out that a lot of my cousins just go to get hammered. So I played a couple board games with them, and then it's like midnight at this point, and they're like, let's go back to the cabins and drink more. And I was like, I've had enough, guys. Like, I had my one scotch. I sat here, and one of my other cousins was under 21, so he was our driver, and so I was just like hanging out with him a lot of the time. I'm like, yeah, like that was fun. I'm not into the party scene. I've determined that I do not like the bar scene, which I expected I wouldn't anyway, but now I've confirmed it.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. I mean, but I had a lot of fun, like casually drinking, and then the next night we played poker at our cabin, and my cousin, that cousin had brought some bourbon. As well for us to try. So we had some bourbon, and my dad brought us cigars. So we had bourbon and cigars, and played poker outside by the lake.
I want to have a cigar with your dad.
You should. I think,
dude, we need to do that.
Yeah, I think you'd have a good time. Yeah, I gotta have you over for dinner sometime.
Yeah, asshole.
Yeah. So that was my week. In the meantime, while I was there, not hanging out with people, I finished editing a vlog of MetroCon, which I talked about in the last episode.
Shameless plug.
So I finished up the vlog, uploaded that yesterday. Also finished up the beat making video that I recorded while I was there. That is going to go up tomorrow. Yeah, I made an upload schedule because now I'm trying to keep track of like songs and other projects. So I actually have like a schedule of like handwritten, like okay, at 5:00 on the 22nd, I'm going to upload the vlog or whatever. So I'm trying to keep a little more organized with all of that because I'm starting to have like a backlog of things now, and I don't want to like let things go by the wayside and forget what I need to upload. So that'll be up. Before this comes out, so it doesn't really matter that I say that. But yeah, finished up some more of that stuff. After this today, I'm going to record another beat video and cook myself some chicken because I'm still into chicken a lot. I got up early this morning and went to the gym.
Really?
Yeah. I've been doing that lately. I've gotten like 4 times over the last couple weeks, but with traveling and stuff, it's hard to keep up. But yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't need to work at the gym. Go to the gym. Yeah, what can I say?
Yeah.
What can I say? In perfect, totally great shape.
All right. Yeah, man. Do these make nice? So I see that's going to be real loud on my So I see there's 5 different colors. Flavors.
Yep. These are fun fact. These are like some of my favorite candies ever.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you think of Juji fruits?
Never even heard of those.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I feel like they look.
Would you
similar.
You just open it like a?
Oh, there's a push to open thing that I just popped in.
Oh, okay. I guess you could do it like a normie, but
like
okay.
A normie. My mom's really into Juji fruits, and I've tried them, and I think they're just the grossest thing I've ever heard in my life.
There we go.
We don't have a green one.
Yeah, I poured out like half a box.
Yeah, perfect.
There's one.
Okay, so got green, red, orange, yellow. What's the other color?
Green, red, orange. I think there are 2 red. Well, one's pink.
Okay. I think that's all of them then. Okay, I'm gonna start with lemon because I don't like lemon very much generally. Even that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Chewy, nice burst of flavor.
I always thought they were, like when I was growing up, I thought they were like little flavor pills. You know?
Yeah. I guess that's kind of what they are. Yeah, they don't stick around too much in your mouth. Like Juji fruits get stuck to your teeth and stuff. They still seem to do that. I'm going to do orange next because orange is also usually a flavor that I don't like.
You and I are just polar opposites when it comes to flavor.
Yeah? Not bad.
I used to just like handful these things.
Really?
Yeah, no, these things were like my freaking kryptonite.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I like the cherry. Lime's alright. I was hoping it was going to be like an apple, a green apple.
Yeah, I know. Mike and Ike don't like it that much. Hey, do you have Mike and Ike on the phone?
Can I talk to Mike or Ike? Strawberry? I have high hopes.
Oh, God.
I'm really into strawberries. You gonna make a smiley face?
Yeah.
Damn it. I'll do one more strawberry.
You just ate its eye.
Oh, whoops.
Dude, what the fuck? All right, now on to Roding Prompt.
An impromptu. So here's something interesting. I was working last night with one of our coworkers, and he just started like, out of nowhere, he just like posed a scenario to me. He's like, okay, so what would you do if you wake up? You wake up, you're in a hospital room. The hospital's abandoned, and there's a zombie apocalypse has started.
It's 28 days later.
Well, so he posed this question. He's like, so what do you do? And I'm like, okay, well, I start like looking around. It's like, okay, you see, we sit, and it's like, you see like this, and this. And I'm like, I look out the window, and it's like, you see these things. Like, essentially, we started playing D&D with like a zombie apocalypse. So this is like ongoing. We're like closing up this door, right? So I'm cleaning some stuff up in the front. He's cleaning some stuff in the back. And every time we'd like meet up again, he'd be like, okay, now what would you do with this? And he just like started posing these different questions. It's like, would you try to gather a group of people? Would you go visit your family, like see if they're alive, if they're safe? Like what are you doing right now? Like what's the goal here? And so every time we'd like meet up, I'd have like, okay, then I look to see if my parents are okay, and if they are, they live on like a farm, so maybe we've got like resources there. And then like maybe I go see if my other friends are okay. Like go back to my apartment and like see if any of my neighbors are there or whatever. And he's like, would you keep a group? Would you keep a big group? Would you keep a small group? Would you leave people behind because they like wouldn't be useful, or would you try to keep everyone? Like, what's the game plan? Do you create a civilization? And my whole thought process was, I'm going to try to get to a big city, assuming that they have fortifications and like technology. And so I like try to drive to like Chicago or somewhere big that's not too far away or whatever. And so just the whole afternoon we were just like discussing this, and I just found it to be really fascinating.
It's logically a big what-if scenario.
Yeah, and he posed, like, really good questions. Like, okay, you've got the cure. You can only cure about 1,000 people, though, with it. Like, what do you do? What's the game plan? Do you just give it to everyone? Like, if you're leading a civilization, and somebody steals food from someone else, which is a valuable resource, right? What do? Do you punish them? Do you lock them up? Do you kill them? And so we're creating, like, systems to... To, like, if you're in charge, would it be a democracy? Would you be a dictator, or would you want a dictatorship? Like, would the dictator have access to unlimited amounts of the cure, so that they can always be like ensured that the dictator will stay alive if they get like bitten by a zombie or something? Also, if a zombie is turned, but it's been like a couple weeks, I mean their flesh is rotting. So if you cure them. You cure them into a state of like they probably have like gangrene, and like they might need a lot of medical attention, or they might just die. Dang. So like do you just cure the fresh ones? Like do you try to do you go out and try to cure them, or do you just like save it for the people in your village? Like what's the system here? And so you're just talking about that the whole afternoon, and it was so fascinating. And I was like, man, I need to talk about this over a cigar sometime.
Yeah, dang. I mean,
So now we've decided every time we work together, we're just going to come up with like a new
scenario,
what if type of scenario. Yeah, it was very fascinating. So
he's like, dude, I'm gonna try that.
Yeah, he's like, I'm going to go up to Lake Erie. I'm going to get a boat. I'm going to get a couple friends, and I'm going to get a ton of resources and just go out on the water and just like hang out. And every time we need resources, just redock, get some more resources, and go back out because it's probably pretty safe. Like in this scenario, we had zombies, like standard zombies, right? So they're slow. They just kind of walk towards you, and they'll like fight you, but they're not like super smart. We're not talking anything different like that. It's fascinating stuff, though.
Yeah, dang.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like you would eventually run out of gas for that boat.
Exactly. So we have to like go back and get more.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, dang. We'll need to try that sometime.
Yeah. Next time we have a cigar or something, I'll have to chat.
Have that chat. Okay, dude. Make something mundane, such as peeling an orange, sound visceral and intense. So just like a story about us doing something mundane, but we just try to make it as intense as possible.
That could... That could be cool, actually.
Alright, you want me to bookmark it?
Yeah, hold on to that.
Alright, here's one that could be pretty interesting. Start the story with a walks into the bar joke, but it turns into an actual story.
Ooh, that's kind of cool, too. Ooh, that's not bad. I actually kind of like that a lot. I have a good idea for it.
You want to do the bar story?
Let's do the bar.
Alright. Alright, you ready?
Let's do it.
To write, brother?
Let's do it, brother.
That never stops being weird.
No, it doesn't.
Let's go! Welcome back!
Welcome. So, we both finished up with, like, a lot of time to spare. We had 13 and a half minutes.
Wait, what was it?
13 and a half left on the clock.
Yeah.
When you finished up. I finished up with 15 minutes left.
Yeah, that has never happened before.
No.
Ever.
No, we're always right up to the wire, or like maybe 5 minutes early or something.
Yeah, no, this was an interesting prompt.
Yeah, I liked it. It was cool.
Well, it's like you're basically telling a story from a joke,
Yeah.
and so basically it's just the world's most drawn out joke.
Oh, is that how you took it? I just took it as a setup. Don't read it.
I guess I guess that didn't have to be what it was.
Yeah, I just started.
So yeah, let me read yours.
No,
real
don't
quick.
read it. It's gonna spoil it.
All right.
Did
So
it-
you want? So I guess that's if mine sucks. That's why.
Do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm finishing my mic and
Okay.
Okay. A horse walks into a bar, and the bartender says, "Why the long face?" The horse then replied, "Well, it's a long story." "Oh, what the fuck?" cried the bartender. What's wrong?" said the horse. "It's a talking horse! How much have I had to drink?" said one of the barflies. "Well, that's part of my long story. My name is..." Fuck, it's a demon, it's a fucking demon horse," said another patron. "What are you gonna do, eat our young demon horse?" "No, I don't want to eat your young," said the horse. "That's exactly what a child-eating demon horse would say," said a local hick. "Look, I'm not actually a horse, I'm a jockey. Oh god, the roles between man and beast are gone. They want to ride us now." What the hell are you talking about?" said the horse. "Don't listen to him, he's a fucking loon," said the bartender. "The deer hunter is coming for you," said the man-child, waving his fingers for effect.
That's creepy. I like that.
"Anyway, I'm a horse jockey. I was in a horse jockey-related accident, and some psycho loon that said she was a doctor abducted me and did this." The horse then stood up on its hind legs and gestured to himself, using his front hooves. "Wait, so you trusted the word of some lady you've never met before?" "Yeah, I was bleeding out. I didn't have much choice. Was there no med team at the horse racing event?" "Yes, but why did you use a crazy doctor lady instead of..." "I called the med team a bunch of stupid medicine monkeys because one of them ate my sandwich, okay?" "Oh, okay. Alright, okay. Bottom line is, whatever that lady did to me, I'm in my horse's body now." The horse then sat down towards the bar and put his hooves on the bar. He then gestured towards an empty glass. "Should a horse really be drinking hard booze? Should a human brain be inside of its body? No, I don't think so. But we're kind of past the point of what if now, aren't we?" The bartender then quickly filled the horse's glass. The horse attempted to pick it up, but after breaking several glasses and wasting $10 worth of booze, the bartender then brought him a bowl and filled it. "It's a shame. I was such a talented human as well," said the horse. He looked over and saw a piano in the back of the bar. He trotted over and sat down. His hooves played rather well. "Sing me a song here, piano man. Sing us a song tonight," the horse sang, his angelic voice carrying throughout the bar. The patrons then began to sing along, as they were all so sloshed. At this point, they were completely over the whole brain-swapped horseman thing. That's how they spent the night, singing, drinking, and woeing. The horseman became close friends with nearly all the patrons, and as the dawn came, people began to leave, wishing the horseman the best of luck in his new life. The horse sat back down at the bar for one last drink from the bartender. "Wait, so where is your human body?" said the bartender as he poured the horse one last drink. "Oh, right," said the horse. He then whistled, and in through the door came in a human, trotting like a horse, wearing a bloody horse jockey outfit. "Everyone, this is my horse, Adonis." "Hi, Adonis," replied the bar. So that's why the long That's why the long face, sir. That's why the long fucking face. The end.
Interesting. Honestly, I kind of like the atmosphere of like everyone like in the bar, like chatting and stuff. Was that scene at all inspired by the inn in Over the Garden Wall?
It was.
Okay.
It actually was the talking horse.
Oh yeah, there is even a talking horse.
Yeah, no,
there.
that's. I was wondering if you would.
I was just thinking like all the like weird quirky people with like responding in different ways and stuff. That's what.
So one of my favorite lines from that show is like, "What? We're not gonna. He doesn't have to steal. He's a talking horse. He can do whatever he wants. I want to steal." I fucking love that show, dude.
It's so good. Yeah, I like that. That was interesting.
Thanks. Yeah, no, I wanted to do a lot more BoJack Horseman references because every time I said Horseman, I was like, I gotta say BoJack.
Yeah. I was wondering if there's gonna be like a straight up correlation there.
Also, I think one of the funniest things is just like in my head, I picture like a human just like trotting like a horse into a bar.
Yeah, it's funny.
That's funny to me.
Nice.
Yeah, this is not one of my. Like, if I was making like a compilation of the best of Thomas's stories, this would most definitely not be on there. But I guess since I interpreted it as like you have to like basically just elongate a joke.
Yeah, hey, that's fine. I think given the prompt, it's a good story.
Thanks, man.
Yeah,
thanks, man. All right, on to yours.
A short man wearing his hair in a bun walks into a bar. As I looked over at the man, I noticed he's got a couple of tattoos on his arm. Seems like a real hipster type, probably about my age, I thought to myself as I sipped my whiskey. All I do anymore is hang out at this bar night after night. It's a nice place to get away from everyday life, quite honestly. At this point, I know most of the bartenders, and they like me, so it's a good setup for everyone. This bar is a little more high class, too, not some college party bar or anything like that. The antique signs and tchotchkes that covered the walls and ceilings really gave this place a rustic vibe. Jazz classics that reverberated throughout the building certainly added to that atmosphere as well. The fireplace burned to the left of the bar, with some old gentlemen chuckling on leather chairs that sat next to it. Yeah, I like this bar. The bar was pretty full this night. There were only a couple open seats left. I guess I looked pretty unassuming because the guy decided to take the open seat to my left. He looked over at me and nodded. I turned to my left, nodded back, and returned to facing the bar. I heard him ask for a scotch. Neat. Glenlivet. As the bartender passes him the drink, I turned back to face him. You've got good taste, I said, taking another sip of my whiskey. Thanks, you as well, he said in reply, raising his drink slightly as he said it. The name's Tom, I said to him. Samuel. Pleased to meet you.
Tom and Samuel,
he said back. You here often? He said. Just about every night anymore. I love the atmosphere. You must be a newcomer. I feel like I would have recognized you, I said. That's right. I only live a couple blocks away, but I've never been here. I've had enough people tell me I should check it out, though, so here I am, Samuel said. Good choice. We both returned to facing the bar and sipped our drinks in silence. So what is it that you do? I turned back to Samuel. Well, I wait tables for money, but I'm working on creating a career out of writing music. That and traveling, those things keep me going. What about you? Aspiring filmmaker.
Damn!
I've got a couple of projects in the works right now, but they're going to take some time to be completed. In the meantime, I just write scripts, I responded. Very nice, Samuel responded. What's your favorite genre to write? Action, horror, thriller, stuff like that will get you... Stuff that will get you sucked in. That had a dense... What did I write?
Where are you at?
I'm here. Action, horror, thriller, stuff that will get you sucked in. That has a dense storyline to it, but also has lots of action and atmosphere. I hate writing dialogue, though. I usually keep that to a pretty minimal level. Play to your strengths. I like it.
You dumb... Oh, God. This is an actual conversation we
had. So
this
is a conversation
while
we had
we were
while
writing.
we were writing, because he was talking about how he hated writing
son
dialogue.
of a bitch.
Yeah, I thought that was a fun little...
You're so charming, you. Oh, God.
I've always wanted to start a podcast, I told Samuel. One where I get to write, for practice or something. Man, it's been since high school since I've written creatively for fun. That'd be a cool idea, Samuel said. We could call it the Wright Brothers, I said, jokingly. That's great. Man, what a fun thing to think about. Maybe we could even pick some sort of prompts that we both start from the same point. Let's see what we each come up with. We could even set a time limit so we don't get too caught up in the details, contemplated Samuel. We went on talking for several more hours, conceptualizing this podcast idea. It was a good conversation. Well, sir, it's been a pleasure, Samuel said, extending his hand. I shook it and responded, yes, it has. If you ever decide to come back to this bar again, I'll surely be here. They both got up and began to head for home. Oh, you live within walking distance, too? Samuel asked. That's right. I live in the apartment building right over there. I pointed to my building with the giant mural on the side nearest to us. No way, that's where I live, too. Which floor are you on? Said Samuel, eyes widening. Third, apartment on the far left. So you're the one that just moved into that apartment. Man, what a weird coincidence. I live on the opposite side down the hall a bit. Wow, what are the odds? Maybe we should start that podcast after all, I responded. Haha. Absolutely, said Samuel. All right, I'll be over in the morning for our first episode. And that's the Wright Brothers podcast was born. I kind of just went for
Damn it!
a stupid, like, joke ending. That isn't actually how the podcast started. But
you see, it was just a normal Sunday, and we were doing cocaine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as we do on Sundays.
Yeah, it's a Sunday only thing.
Yeah,
Cocaine Sundays, as I call it.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, so I just thought it was interesting. I feel like I could have done more with it to actually like tie it together and stuff, but I like the idea that like it was fun to write from your perspective. So I changed some things, like I wait tables in this, and like you go by Tom and I go by Samuel.
Two completely different people, then.
Yeah, not related at all.
Dude, one of these episodes we should just call each other Tom and Samuel.
That'd be funny, yeah. But yeah, I don't know. It was interesting to like write from your point of view and like kind of try to respond in ways that you would. I didn't get like nothing too in depth, but it was like kind of interesting.
Well, I mean, if you were responding the way I would respond, there would be a lot more swearing.
Yeah, that's true. But I was thinking like if we were just people that had just met, like you and I, as we are,
I'd call you a piece of shit.
But like,
yeah,
that's the thing. Like, if like a stranger, and this is like how a conversation went. I feel like this is how a conversation would go between you and I if we were strangers in a bar.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. It was just a fun little.
You know, that's weird. We will never know because like
we already know each other. We can't know how we'd respond to each other.
But yeah, like even when we first met, because we met through work, I was like, well, granted, it's like with you, it was like I was never like super like. Oh yeah, it's like don't judge me. It's like I was kind of open about how fucking weird I was. So.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like if I was sitting in a bar and you walked in, like you look unassuming. You got a bit of a baby face, so I don't know. Like if you sat down next to me, I'd probably strike up a conversation, or at the very least, if you struck up one with me, I'd respond positively to it.
That's an interesting what if.
But if I walked in, like with my hair in a bun.
Oh, I'd call you a piece of shit.
Like, and I sat down next to you. Like, would you turn over and like try to start a conversation? Would you not say anything?
I probably wouldn't try to start a conversation with you because I hate talking to people.
Yeah.
I probably would have been like, "Oh, hey, sup, dude?" And it's just like, yeah.
Yeah, and so that's why I had you start the conversation because I was like, I'm not going to be the one to start one.
Yeah.
But that's why I specifically had it so that you only started the conversation because like you commented on the fact that I got like a scotch that. You like theoretically, you don't drink because you're not 21. So, so it's not like that's ever gonna happen. But I just like I was like, what could be a connection to like a starting point? I'm like, well, okay, I just recently tried scotch, just
I'll throw it out there.
Say that he likes
balls to the wind.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's been a good episode.
Nice, decent little episode. Yeah.
Start to season 3.
Start of season 3. Ready for season 3 antics that are gonna happen.
Right.
We got a skit coming, I promise.
So one of these days we'll pop up another skit
because everyone fucking loves the one skit we did.
That was fun. Yeah.
All right. Well, as per usual, this has been the Joke Brothers. Because we tell jokes a lot. That's our thing. We tell jokes, not right.
Yeah, we're the jokesters. Couple
God,
of pranksters.
Sam, you ruined it. You ruined the joke.
Oh no.
Bye.